shooting range with your mouse, and you shoot things. And hey, really,
I think I know what game you're talking about. I think I've seen it, but I've never played it or anything. But yeah, nothing I know what you're talking about.
It's a really old school game.
Yeah.
And I was, hey, maybe I can try to make that. Maybe you just need to, okay, it's just a button. In fact, you just click on the button and it gives you points. It was okay. Rayman was cute. Yes, a little furrows. Rayman, okay. I just want to make something gorish and shoot things, and there is
the complete opposite.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I need to make blood. I want blood in my games and blood. Yes, a new stick. No, and yes. So I was, hey, yeah, maybe we can make that. How do we call that? I like Biohazard. I like Time Crisis. Time Hazard.
Okay.
No. Biocrisis. Yeah, Biocrisis. That's good. And
I like
Nice.
that. I like that
Very
as an
nice.
origin for the name. I like
you
that.
just put layers on layers on layers, and something happens. There is no.
So
Oh,
is
and-
House of the Dead actually one of the things that did not inspire you? Because then everybody's going to jump and go, I've seen the G-Man videos over the last couple of years, and they're going to immediately go, that's interesting. I didn't hear House of the Dead in there.
House of the Dead is one of the first arcade game I played when I was kid. If I remember correctly, I don't. It was the same day that we were buying our Nintendo 64 with my old brothers, and there was an arcade of House of the Dead. That was I was maybe 9 or 10 years old, something like that, and just shooting zombie with some music, and some blood. It was the game gets stuck in my head. Same.
Yeah.
Of that.
But
I'm a
for
big
the
fan.
second,
That's great.
I'm a big
Biocrisis,
fan of like arcade light shooters. So
Yeah.
Area
Same.
51, Time Crisis, Ninja Assault. Has anyone played Ninja Assault?
no.
That was okay. That was one that was at the local movie theater where I grew
Okay.
up, and it's basically you play as a ninja in ancient Japan with a gun, and it's like hilarious. There's no way it
Okay.
should work, but it does.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
watching,
I was
watching the trailer for Biocrisis, the second one upcoming, Return to the Lab, reminded me a lot of some of the best of those. So you got House of the Dead, you've got Time Crisis. Are there any other ones maybe like Carnival, for example? Any other light shooters that come to mind for you that inspired you?
Resident Evil Survivor.
Oh,
I
good
will-
one.
Yeah, that game is it's really cool. It's really great, and I really love the art style. There is something with the shadow painted black in the texture
Yeah.
and merged with. I found this game really beautiful.
I really wanted to play that one for a while. Like I never did get around to playing that one. I played those two Resident Evil, was it Umbrella Chronicles and Dark Side
Yes.
Chronicles that they had on the Wii? Those were both really good.
Yes.
Little like side alternate tales of how things happen kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
we played one when I met up with the guys with Brazen Skull and Sam with DOSman Games. I met them in London a few weeks ago, and we played one of those games in a booth in a dedicated arcade. And so you're shooting at it, and it's like spraying stuff on you as well to make it really immersive.
Yeah,
it was
interesting.
so cool.
You got did you get the
interesting.
shaking seat as well?
I'm not sure if there was a shit. I remember the subwoofers were so strong in there that it was
Yeah.
shaking the environment.
So
but
the-
it was so immersive.
played
Jurassic-
something
the
very
Jurassic
much
Park.
like that.
The
Yes,
Jurassic Park
where you
light
were
gun
in,
game
my God.
Yeah.
has the
It's
shaking
a-
seat. Yeah, it has
Ever
the
played
shaking
that?
seat.
Yeah.
because-
Chuck E. Cheese
yeah.
so many times.
Yeah.
You're just
Yeah.
sitting there and you're trying
yep.
to aim correctly, and you're like, "This goddamn seat won't."
Yeah.
So last
had
year,
to
I actually
grind.
got to play the Halo light gun game. There's a
There's a-
Halo.
I
I
had
forget
no
what it's called.
idea
It's called
about
like it's called Halo something Assault, I think.
Yeah,
I played
it's
it
over
with my
literally
dad.
at my local game shop. I
Yeah.
really just need to actually just
It's really
drop
good.
down and play it.
Yeah, it's really good. I think you play as ODSTs in it or something like
It
that.
looks like it,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a lot of fun actually. Yeah, it was really good. Me and my dad played it.
Is it,
It was really
Fireteam
fun, dude.
Raven? Maybe.
Oh,
Yes,
that
maybe that's
sounds
it.
fa- yeah, that sounds
Fireteam
like it.
Raven. Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah.
They're so
It's pretty
hard
good,
to
'cause I
aim,
saw-
though.
I was like, that's awesome. Like they're still making new like games and stuff. That's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
In an actual arcade, the gun vibration is so hard
Yes.
that they're really kind of hard to
Yeah.
aim at. So you
It's
kind of
true.
take it for granted with your mouse and keyboard and, shooting. As
I
to
always
what it's
loved that
actually
with Time
like.
Crisis. The pistols,
Mm.
they
Yeah,
go
the-
like
the
pop,
clicking.
pop, 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 pop. Yeah, what sucks is like there's a local arcade and they have Time Crisis, but the guns are broke, so they still like
Yeah.
function with the light, but they don't move. And it kind of sucks because that was like such a dramatic part of it that I loved.
I've noticed that on a lot of later models with Time Crisis where they've just replaced the guns that actually move with just
Yeah.
like the still ones from like
still
old
ones,
Area
yeah.
51 cabinets, and it's like
Yeah.
it's
Removes the
it-
immersiveness.
100%. That was what made Time Crisis so unique, was the clicking of the gun, and you really were like, oh fuck, I really
At
gotta
all.
I can hold on here.
You know, Another good classic, I think, in my opinion, is Terminator Resistance as well. You guys play that one? The Terminator Resistance light gun? That one's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Is that an older game that came out like almost around the time of Terminator 2? Because I remember a light gun game.
No, it came out around the time
No.
of the Resistance movie.
Yeah.
Was it Resistance?
Oh,
Is that the name?
yeah,
that's the name
no,
of
I
the movie.
missed that.
Yeah.
Was it Resistance?
Or maybe
Salvation.
it's
Terminator
something else.
Salvation.
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 Because that one, you
Game
had
of
the
Salvation.
assault rifle
Related
connected
movie
to the
game.
cabinet.
Yeah.
That was great.
Resistance
We can
is the
talk about
newer game, yeah.
Terminators during a lot of hours if you want.
Oh, yeah.
The new game from Bitmap Bureau. Did you see this one?
No, what?
Bitmap Bureau, the guy behind Xenocrisis or Xenogears, I don't. They uploaded a trailer of Terminator 2 game.
Yes,
In
yeah,
2D.
yes, of course.
the
yeah,
side
some-
scroller.
The side
something,
scroller?
Like it's
something fate.
Super Star Wars or Super
Yeah.
Empire
Yes.
Strikers Back, and was like,
Yes.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was
We are
I was
back?
looking
Yeah.
at it. I was looking at it in bed this morning because it's literally a retelling of the Terminator 2 movie.
Terminator 2.
And at the time of Terminator 2 coming out on the Mega Drive, on Genesis and stuff, there was an official Terminator 2 game. So I was looking
Yes.
at the two of them side by side because I played Terminator 2 on the original NES, the NES version as well. And oh man, that made me feel so nostalgic when I saw those screenshots. Yet this new Terminator game looks absolutely phenomenal, especially if you're a Terminator fan. Look at that.
Yeah,
there
oh
you
my
go.
god.
Nice.
I remember
Holy shit,
that.
that's-
I remember
Look at
that
that.
as well. It had
That's
screenshots.
that's a gangster move right there. To just like, give me 1 second, Monsieur. Give me 1 second. Let me get the books right here. I
It
have
has-
the books.
It has screenshots from the actual movie in it, and I remember thinking, or was it that or the Genesis version? I remember thinking, how on earth did they compress the movie down so you got the screenshots and stuff? Amazing.
It was wild back
amazing.
then when they did shit like that.
I know. What's
It's
that
kind of
Morse
cool to
law?
see these like return to license like 2D games and stuff.
Yeah.
Like we got Halloween,
Yeah.
Ash vs Evil Dead with Retro
Yeah.
Realm, which I'm hoping that they do a ton more. They have plans for doing more, so I'm excited for that. I hope they get like, I don't know, any other
Get 'em.
horror icon will be cool.
I'd love somebody to do an upscaled like remake of that old Batman game from the NES based on the Michael Keaton movie.
Yes.
That
I
side
remember,
scroller
yeah.
absolutely fucked.
Very
that was
blue
a hell of a
palette
game.
to it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Medium, what were you gonna say?
No, I had a mini rant for you. I was like, I missed I missed the days when we used to have all these middling movie tie-ins and everything like that.
Right?
And now we have none. Like we're all we want to do is live service bullshit. I'm like, why can't
Oh,
we get back to that other trim we used to
Yeah.
hate? That's we
Yeah.
got. If you want to throw money at something
Some
that's
of them were
money
good.
related and going to make you this huge return, like
Yeah.
merch, make it. Fucking
Yeah.
around.
Dude,
Todd
yeah,
was
seriously.
good.
I like to make games so much
Give a
faster
light
now.
shout out to so this game's on the Wii. It's called Counterforce. It has one of those like reflective discs, and
Oh,
it's
those
like
holographic.
I don't know if it was a
AF.
bad game or what, but like it's kind of like a Armored Core like kind of game, except it's on rails, like a light gun. But it's in like a third person view.